Good morning. Just some food for thought today. I don't know that it amounts to much of anything, but I like to get your wheels turning. I like to think. I think about these things and ponder life. But anyway, let's think about having a passive income and actually retiring. So I'm on TikTok. Yep. Too old, but I'm on TikTok, and what I see on TikTok, there's a big mix of things. There's people who are making funny videos, just legitimately funny videos. There are celebrities who are coming in there, and yeah, I get it. You're even though you're a celebrity, you still need to build up your brand, and you need to try to be in with what the cool kids are doing, and grow your audience, and whatever. That's fine. But I don't know. I just feel like once you've made it, like once you're a celebrity and you've got millions upon I won't call it. I was going to call it somebody specifically. But anyway, once you've got millions and millions of dollars, should you keep on going? Like, I don't know. It's almost like just, I don't know, leave that like for the people who are trying to make money on TikTok. You know, they're dancing. It's really weird that people are going viral doing all these crazy things, but like they're making lots of money doing it. And that's cool. Like you're kind of spreading the wealth. For some reason, people are paying lots of money to these people who do these weird dances. And fine, like I'm all good with that. But like then these celebrities are popping up left and right, like, hey, I'm on TikTok now, and you're just like, no, just leave it alone, maybe. Like you've got your millions, you know, and you're done. Just be retired, right? Like I don't know. And maybe that's easier said than done. You're like, oh, you should just quit. You've got millions of dollars and you've got a house in Malibu and blah blah blah. Like you should just retire. It's a game. I get the game because a lot of people would probably be like, you know, look at me and be like, why are you still working on all these other side hustles and doing all this other stuff? Because you've got more money than this person over here, or whatever. Like, so, I mean, it's all relative, I guess. And I know that it's a game. I play the game. I like the game. I like hustling. I like the grind. So it's probably easier said than done. But then I look at people who like invest in real estate and they've got, you know, $50,000 in passive income monthly, which is a real thing. But by the way, I love real estate. I have a couple of different properties, and that is amazing. Real estate investment is key. It's amazing. It's super powerful. So it's awesome. But at the same time, the whole thing, like people who are advertising this, like, oh, you should invest in real estate. It's very powerful and it's so freeing. You can have financial freedom. You can be so free in life and do everything you want to do. You can travel the world. You don't have to have a 9-to-5 job. You can do this and this. If that was the point, if they're like, oh, it's so powerful because you can stop working, why are you still working? Like talking about it all the time. Like and maybe one of the excuses is, oh, I want to help people. I want to help people to be as free as me and have the same thing that I've enjoyed in life. And maybe that's true, but I feel like that's the same thing a lot of like surgeons, you know, like high up doctors, like you're a plastic surgeon, and the excuse people said, oh, why do you want to be a plastic surgeon? Oh, I want to help people. Maybe that's a little component, but far and away, plastic surgeons are doing it for the money. Let's be real here. So these people who are putting together all these courses and like doing all this online hustling, trying to teach other people how to invest in real estate, that's the excuse, like, oh, I'm trying to do it to help other people enjoy the same thing that I've enjoyed in my life. Yeah, but now you're not enjoying the passive income to where you can retire and spend time with your family. That's what you're selling it to me as, like, you should invest in real estate because then you can retire and spend as much time with your family as you want. Go on vacations and travel the world. Then why aren't you retired and spending time with your family and traveling the world? Like, I don't know. Like, I like to think that if I ever get to the point where I'm just like completely financially set, if I had $10,000 a month in passive income from real estate, that I would just stop doing everything. It's easier said than done. It's one of those things that I think humans, we crave this attention. We crave fame, you know, and maybe that's what it is like, I don't know, I want to be known for something, and that's fine. But for me, I think my goal is that I want to be done at some point. Like, everybody likes to brag on themselves, I guess, and that's what you want to like show people, like, look what I've got. I've got a huge house and I'm retired and I do it all through real estate. And like, it's almost like you're flexing on other people. You're not really doing it to help them. That's my interpretation. I'm being way too skeptical. I'm sure there are people out there that just legitimately want to help people. And I'm a jerk, right? Maybe. But I don't know. Anyway, that's the whole thing, is thinking about like what's the end game. If I had this income passively, not having to work, would I still do anything, or would I just travel the world and spend as much time with my family as I possibly could and do my hobbies that I love? Like, I like to think so, and then I would just actually quit. And maybe it's just that as humans, we're all greedy, and like they call it lifestyle creep. You basically spend as much money as what you make, and so if you make millions of dollars a year, you end up spending most of it. You're blowing it on random stuff, and you need more, and so you keep working, and you make more money, and you spend more money. And so I think that's got to be part of the life goal, is to have an end game, an end goal. Like, where's the end point? If I'm making this much money, I'm done. And this is my plan. I'm going to build a modest house, have my piece of land, have my motorcycle, or like whatever your dreams and aspirations are, but then be done. Like, let's say Jeff Bezos. Why? Like, why in the world are you still working? And it's the game. Like, it's because he loves the game, and he's good at it, obviously. And maybe he's like, oh, I just want to make sure I solidify my spot at the top of the totem pole. I want to be the richest man in the world. And if that's his goal, hey, accomplished it right there, and he wants to hold his spot, more power to you. But if the goal is just like, I don't know what the goal, I guess the goal would have to be the richest man in the world. Because you're there, and you're still doing it. Like, why not quit? Why not sell it all and just be done? Just be yourself. I don't know. Like, it's one of those things when you got divorced and you're like, could that have been prevented if money wasn't in the mix? I have no idea. That's probably you digging a hole. Like, that's something stupid to say, because you can never know what's going on in a relationship, and maybe it was just a terrible relationship the whole time. I don't know. We just wonder sometimes, like, what if you would have just stopped and spent more time with your wife? Would it have happened? Am I going to a place where I don't belong? Yes, I definitely am. So I should just stop right there. But it's something to think about. Like, once you've got enough money. Now, and interestingly, what would that do to the economy? Like, if every person who had enough money, whatever they decided this was enough, and they're done, like the CEOs of these companies that are getting paid ridiculously large sums of money, coaches for like college football teams, you're getting paid millions of dollars a year. You do that for 5 years or whatever, and you just build up a nest egg and then have investments that are paying you interest, and you're done. You can retire. You have this passive income. There are lots of different ways to do that. And they quit. That opens up a spot for the next person to step up and get paid millions of dollars a year. And then someone else fills in their place, which is making, only $1 million a year, whatever. So like, everyone would just move up in the world so much. And it's almost like, it seems like everybody would kind of take their turn if people would just retire when it's time to retire, instead of just hoarding all this money. I don't know. I'm just one guy. My opinion doesn't matter in the world. And it's probably easier said than done. Like I said, lifestyle creep. Oh, I have to, keep up the payment on my 10th house. And so how am I supposed to do that if I'm not making the 10, I don't know. It's also like one of those things that you need to hand down as much money as you possibly can to your kids and to your grandkids, and like help them live well. And so I know that's one of the goals. But after $1 billion, there are lots of people who are billionaires. And we're talking like, not just like, 2 billion, like billion, like lots of billions of dollars. And their families are set for like 50 generations. I don't know that you can spend that much money in generations. There's nothing expensive enough in the world. And if it is expensive enough, it's stupid. It's stuff that they sell these like, look at this handbag. It's got this certain logo on it, and it's $8,000, and that doesn't make any sense. Don't be dumb, and that money lasts forever, like until the end of the earth. There's no way that your family, if they're not just complete morons, can spend that money. Or, I guess you shift and you do something good with it. Like, you're making billions and billions of dollars, and then you shift and you like start donating. I saw like somebody do math, and they were like, this certain person, if they gave away half of their wealth, could give X number of dollars, like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to every person, every adult in the United States. I don't know that that's like deserved or whatever, but like you could fix a lot of problems in the world with that much money. Anyway, again, something to think about. If you ever find yourself, I don't know that I ever find yourself in the position that you've just got more money than you're ever going to know what to do with, maybe you're just done. So, something to think about. Have a great day, and I will talk to you, I guess, Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.